morning. Today is Thursday morning and I'm taking Mr. Yoda for a nice walk outside my apartment. Yoda, come here. I tied the bag to him so I wouldn't have to carry it because, gross. So, Yoda, come here. Let's throw that away. I was actually going to stop here and chat, and then I realized that buzzing might be quite annoying, so we'll wait. Come on, Yoda. Good boy. That's a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, look. I thought this was pretty cool. There's some Catalina cherries. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a bunny. It's a bunny rabbit. It sees us, even though we're so far away. Okay, so I legitimately have a problem where I cannot stay focused. I'm going to quickly jot down the things that I need to say because this is about the 4th time that I've tried recording myself in this spot right here. And, yeah, so just a minute, please. Okay, are you guys ready? Because I kind of am, so let's go. I love you too, Yoda. Okay, so my name is Catalina. You guys already seen this is Mr. Yoda. Okay, just Yoda, but he's my baby. Oh, Yoda baby. You know, you're not the baby of the house. The actual baby of the house is a cat named Vegeta. Husband named him. Anyway, we can talk about that later. So, I have been trying to make a YouTube channel for the last 10 years. I technically actually did start one about 9 years ago. I did like product reviews for baby items. I ended up stopping making the videos. I believe I actually deleted the whole channel. I wish I didn't, but I did. I stopped because there was a conflict in schedules with my husband. He was like switching shifts at work and it just no longer worked with our day-to-day life. Shortly after I became pregnant with a second child, because I only had one at the time when I started the reviews. And then the next year we got married, and then the next year we had a 3rd child. At the end of that year, we ended up moving to where we are currently living now. And that was about 5 years ago. I want to say 5, maybe 6 years ago. Yeah, there's been a lot going on, and then obviously now we're all in this crazy pandemic, and it's giving me a lot of time to sit and record. It's giving me a lot of time to delete those recordings, but overall what I have accomplished during this quarantine time, we're in August now, it's August 6th. During this time since March, I gained a lot of confidence in myself. I downloaded TikTok, had a lot of fun there. Anyway, so what I want this channel to be about, my mom life, my wife life, and honestly I want it to be more than that because I'm currently in a phase where I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do past my family life, you know. I have had different little jobs here and there throughout the years. I've been an independent consultant for a pyramid type company. I can talk about that another time as well. I do photography, so I'm not consistent, and I'm not living off of my photography. I'm not a professional photographer at this point because I'm not living off the income. However, I am very good at what I do. It just takes me a long time to actually get myself to the point where I am shooting clients, editing their photos at a consistent rate to where I can give it to them in a decent amount of time. That's currently my struggle. So I put a pause on it as a career for the moment, just to kind of work on myself and things that I want to do, try to figure out who I am really, because my oldest child is 9 years old. He'll be 10 come January. And then I told you guys I have 2 more children. So I have a 9-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And I've just been needed at home. As much as I want to work on myself, I've been needed at home. And now we're going to be doing distant learning at home, at least for the first month, until they say that the kids can actually go to classes again. I know that's a controversial subject, so I'm not going to go really too much into that. But at the moment, they are going to start off doing the online learning. So I've been putting a lot of time into figuring out what their setup is going to look like, and also not really taking on too many extra responsibilities that I don't need or don't want right now, because of the fact that I need to be putting my efforts into their education. With that being said, I'm not going to drive myself crazy. I'm not going to drive my children crazy, and I'm not going to drive those teachers crazy if things don't go according to the way that we think it should go. I honestly believe that the kids have time to make up any learning that they need to do. They have time for all that, but what they don't have time for is their mental health. It's much harder, I think, to catch up on your mental health than it is to catch up educationally, because as someone who struggled with it for the last few years, I can tell you it is not a fun ride, and I do not wish that on my children. But then I come, joys of motherhood. But then, of course, I run into the problem where, am I shielding them too much? Am I protecting them too much? Am I causing them not to learn life skills that they need in order to, like, we all come across problems, and we all need to learn how to deal with them. And a big struggle of mine is I like to deal the problems for them. I know the words came out funny, but I think you guys know what I mean. I like to solve their problems for them, and that doesn't teach them anything, except that they could rely on me, which is great. God forbid I won't always be there. So, I have a lot on my mind. I have a lot to share with you all, and I would absolutely love it if you guys could join me on this journey of pretty much figuring out what I want to do, who I want to become, apart from my journey to always try to become a better mom and wife and friend and daughter and all that. I will still continue to do all that, but aside of that, I want to just know who Catalina is, So, welcome. This is me. You'll probably be seeing me a lot. You'll probably be seeing me a lot right here in this bathroom because it's the only place I can hide. There's 2 doors, which means it's extra quiet. Anyway, so thank you all for joining me. Yoda, you want to say goodbye? Say bye-bye. Come here, Yoda.